Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Freeways. It is episode 10. We're here for another episode. We're going to try and complete a few more levels in Freeways, and yeah, just keep things going as we are. We've got a good world efficiency score at the moment, but the trophies, the achievements that I am looking to go for. The first one is score 25,000 total efficiency. That's not going to be easy, but every level we do is going to be, you know, part of that. So we're going to start with this one down here, bottom right. And let's see what we can do. Now, I'm not in any particular rush to get through the levels. Today's episode may be a longer one, but we're going to try and do our best to get through at a well, not an outrageously good rate, but we just want to make sure we're doing the right thing with the traffic. Okay, so these are big traffic junctions over here. So these are probably where we want to start. So let's get to it. Here we go. Welcome to the channel, guys. Freeways episode 10. I don't like it. We start as we mean to go on. I still don't like it. Maybe I need the actual screen rather than my overlay. Will that do it? Let me see. It looks alright. It doesn't look the best, but it looks okay. Okay, that's alright. Okay, that looks good as well. Now, the reason I've done that is to try and allow these other cars like a good, I don't know, a good bit of space to connect up. I don't know. Right, so. Okay, so what we could do is this comes off like that. Okay, and now this also comes off. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. And then go up. And down. Okay. So now it's all about the exits of these particular things. So you can go off from there. Okay, you only need to go over there. And you're not going anywhere because you have no entrance. So this just goes straight over. That's kind of crazy. Oh, you're not connected to that, but we can do that. Like so. There we go. So they go over, then they turn off here, they go off that way. And if they're going this way, then they join up here with these pink cars or blue cars and go off like that. You're not connected to here, but again, you can be relatively easily. I think. I think that works. I think that works. I don't know if that works. I think that works. Okay, then you're just doing that. I mean, everything makes sense in the minute, but it looks awful. And also, I need to turn down my light. There we go. I'm looking like I'm like a ghost in your face. I'm really bright. Let's calm it down. Oh, you straight up just crashed into that dude. That was avoidable. That was an avoidable crash. You did not need to do that. Okay, you're not going anywhere at the minute. Neither are you. But you have no traffic. So what we could do is just straight up connect those. And now we only have to build it once. You're not connected to this. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, it's okay. I mean, that's something. I think I will rebuild this. But the good thing is you've got to get them off of the entrance. Oh, sorry, off that lane as quickly as possible so that they're not crossing lanes. Which I think is a good thing. So, you're going straight across like that. You need to connect up to basically everything. So, let's do that. That connects you to both here. Now, if we do that, you can connect up there, and there won't be enough traffic for that to be a problem, really. And that also connects up like that. I mean, this is a mess. This could be fixed a lot of ways. There we go. That just wasn't connected to this, but it actually was. It just wasn't running like it was, which means all that is left is this. Okay, boom, 318. That's all right. That's okay. Okay, and that only took 7.5 minutes. Sometimes it takes way longer. That will need to be worked on. There's no doubt about it. But let's move on to the next level. It's bridges. That's done. Okay, you're connecting here. You're connecting there. You're connecting to these. Okay, so this has to go over. Of course, it can't go any other way. Okay, that's done. That's done. So that connection is so simple. That's done. I'm surprised that being done relatively easy. And now these just connect up to themselves in a simple way. So okay, then down. I can't go to the edge. Dang it. Okay, clear it. And again, we go again. Okay, we know that's done because that's the simple way to do that. Okay, now we've got to connect up these other ways. So this gap here is to connect this and then over like this. So we're going to go up and over like so. And then, of course, it has to go up and over again. And then down. Easy as you like. It actually could be better. Because we need a bit of a gap. There we go. That allows me to do this. Okay. As well as that. Okay, that should run super smooth. There should be like no collisions, no traffic, no nothing between anyone. 162? What the heck? Maybe you don't actually need the overlapping because there's just not enough traffic. Let's try it again. There's not a lot of traffic. So maybe that's what it's saying. You don't need all of the overlapping. You can just have the junctions as junctions. There we go. 184. Even that could be better. Even that could be better. Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. So. Maybe that's what it means, just because there's like no traffic. $191, it's still quite heavy. 191, zone complexity 11. It's not very complex. Okay, we have. Let's try it again. Okay. So, you only need 2 bridges. One to go this way, one to go this way. You can't really get away with anything else. Is that it? Okay, it was there, but it wasn't saying it was there. Okay, let's run it. 192. Oh. Okay, I mean, how do I get it any better than that? I don't like. Can I even simplify this? I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna go back to the map because that's done, and that actually informs me on a lot of the other ones as well. Like, we can just have junctions rather than everything going over everything. So we'll see. Okay, Smith Road is really like its own road, isn't it? It does not want to be with other roads. Dang it, I was drawn to the wrong place. There we go. Let's just cross it over straight away. Okay. That looks a bit weird, but it's okay. Is anything connecting up heavy to the blue? No, nothing. Can't tell if that's a good idea or not. Doesn't look like it is. It really doesn't look like it is a good idea. Okay, I'm going to clear this. I'm going to clear this and we're going to go again. So, your big connection is there. Your big connection is there. So these two need to be running just direct. And then down here, you've got these connecting around. So nothing is connecting to the blue. This one here, nothing really goes big into this one. So let's do our major ones first. So This is a major lane. There we go. This is also a major lane. So that's why, actually, we don't want to cross it over so early. Let's do that. Cross it over there. See, we don't want to cross it over straight away where that is either. Because that's got to link over. Okay, that's done. Now you've got to connect up here, but you've got an easy way of doing that, which is just that straight connection. Super simple, super easy. Okay. And you've got a major connection to go here. There we go. Ah! Doesn't help to do the exit first. Okay. You're connecting over. You're just going to jump everything you can possibly jump. Right. Okay, that looks alright, because then nothing is getting in the way of the yellow cars. Nothing is joining on and getting in the way of... They actually look like vans or like American school buses. They just get off of there and go that way. Okay. You've got to connect to the yellow. In fact, everything's kind of got to connect to the yellow. Okay, so... You do that, you've got that connection done. You've got to connect to the blue and the yellow. You can do that. Okay. Now, the reason I've done this is because I don't want yellows getting in the way of the blues. I didn't want them joining here and going like that. So that's connected to everything. That's not. This needs to connect up to... Ah, that's easy. Is that not easy? It is. There we go. You've got like a form of roundabout in the middle. You're done. You're not done because you're not connected to anything. So let's get... Oh, yes. Okay, so we'll connect you up to this roundabout first. Done. 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 Not connected to anything, so let's just do that. No. No, that doesn't do. You've got to come off of this. Not sure if that's a good idea, because that's crossing over all of these. But there's not a lot. Yeah, there's not a lot of traffic going that way, so it's actually not an issue. Okay, now I've added a lane in the middle there, to hopefully cars will do that and kind of hop across those lanes. Hard to say if they will. They don't look like they want to. I've got no idea. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. It's just this. It's not going to be efficient. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a zone complexity of 38 and we're getting 314 because we've tried our best not to have kind of major crossovers of the major traffic ways. I guess. How the heck am I going to do that? Okay, that's not bad. Again, I could probably improve that, but I'm okay with it right now. We'll figure it out later. Okay, this one with a big old. Oh, I did not see this. What on earth? Okay, what? What? Okay. So this light blue one is connecting up to this. This is also doing that. These connect up to nothing, but this connects. That could probably go round. Okay, you can get on that. Okay. Okay. This is only a little bit nightmarish. Going over there. Almost. Dang it. Okay, that works, I guess. He's connect up here. Oh, I mean, I guess it would be fun to drive this. I guess. That's not even done. It's not even done. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. 360. Good. That's all right. They're getting real. These levels are getting like kind of creative in a different way, where like you're getting slightly different. Okay, there's. I think this is just a roundabout. I think this is just a big old roundabout. Except I'm adding an internal lane. Okay. Okay, it would be super helpful if someone used the internal lane, but no one seems to want to. So let's just ignore that. And do this instead, I guess. Whoa. Okay, the efficiency there is absolute poop. So we're going to fix that. Okay, so let's do... Okay, there's your main traffic flow. Now you've got to connect up to everything this side. So all we've got to really do is that. And now you can connect up to everything on everything, every other side. So you do that. You connect it up to both of those. You do that. You connect it up to both of those. You're done. I don't think there would be jams. I don't think there needs to be jams. Okay, that's not doing what I wanted to do, so let's just quickly... There we go. Okay. Okay, that's much better. The efficiency must be higher. 293, boom. Traffic flow is way faster. Okay, if I go to the menu real quick. To the question mark. Instructions for building an interchange. Connect all roads to all other roads. We can do that. We know we can do overpasses. That's to measure the efficiency. Traffic speed is the average. Traffic flow is the average speed. Concrete used is increased when building overpasses. Only overpasses. Okay. Zone complexity is fixed value. Okay. But what's the actual formula? And how do I figure that out? I'm sure someone has. Okay, we're going to do one more level, guys. And we're going to see what we've got. This looks awful. This looks horrid. Oh, my word. Okay, that's my biggest traffic flow there. Everything else is kind of okay. So, nothing crazy here. It's not connected up to the green. That doesn't need to be. Okay, that connects up in... It don't connect up to the one that's next to it. Dang it. And that connects to everything. That'll do for now. Okay, this is gonna... I think I've made it slightly more difficult for myself. But this is the connection here. That's the big connection that we're looking at. So this is fine. That can also just do that. I'm not good at this game. I've just accepted that fact at this point. Okay, that's done. You're not connected up to frickin' anything, so let's just do that. Now you are. You need to connect up to this stuff. No idea how that's going to work. No, I don't know. Oh no, I don't need to connect that to that. I just needed to do this. Done, done, done. Nothing. Also not... Oh, this is hard. This is I don't know what I'm freaking doing. Maybe that's got to go over the water. I think it does. To kind of simplify everything. I guess. I don't frickin' know. Okay, if we can join these two, and then everything that connects up to here, so you can go like that, and that instantly means I've got 2 connections done there. I think. Yeah. Okay, now, if I come off of here... like that. And like that. And like that. Then everything goes through this, like, system here. I could try and smooth it out a bit, but I don't really know if that's a good... Like, to be fair, I don't even know if I can. Stuff joins up here, but by that point, this has already had enough time to kind of build up. So let's go off of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, now what if I do this? Okay, so the reason I've done that is so that basically I've got to get everything onto these lanes. If I can do that, for example, like that, that connects up like everything. Oh no, that's going the other way. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, why is that not gonna... Yeah, no, it does. It just doesn't need to go like that. These guys will come on, they join like that. Now, what if we have another lane? Okay, you've got to do this. No, you don't. You do not need to do that. Do you need to do that? I don't know if you need to do that. Okay. Is there anything not connected to the green? No, everything is connected to the green that needs to be. So you go over. And these two are now connected because these connect up to everything together, but not each other. That should be 6, and it is, and now it's just connecting this to the blue, which is over here. So let's just do that. Okay. It's not pretty, but there shouldn't be many jams. It looks like there aren't many. And that's how you do it. Come on. Right. That's it. There we go. Okay, cool, cool. That's that bit done. And a 440 is very much going to help us with our world efficiency score. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. What we shall do in another episode... I don't know if I look, I don't even know. That's 10 episodes of Freeways. It will return. I don't know when, but it will return. And then we'll do another batch of 5 recordings to come out at some point. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a good episode, 45 minutes, and the best thing about it is we actually got 7 levels done. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time.